guys, hi, good morning. Hi, how you doing? It's Kim Overholt, your party artist here on a whopping Monday. Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, I got myself together early so that I can come and see you. Yeah, I know it's way too early for me, but here I am because I got so much going on this week and I wanted to share it all with you. Isn't that great? I'd love to share stuff because it makes me feel good to be able to share stuff with you. Yeah, so today is the start of getting everything ready for the big event that's going to be happening with this nice ball that's going to be coming up in a couple days, and just wanted to share that with you. I may even share some of the pictures I will be taking while I'm doing the event and post them here or something, or have a link to where they will be afterwards so that you can take a look and see how well this all turned out for everybody. Now, I told people that if they want to, inside this nice bulb here, they can put their names, or they can put the year, or they can put whatever they want to in here that says this is what we're concentrating on for Wednesday. And I'm so excited. And I'm so excited to see you today. Oh, thank goodness you're here. Yes, Monday. Welcome to Monday. I know. Don't I look like I'm ready? No, I know. I know. I've been trying. Oh, but I have some great stuff to tell you, but because wow. Okay. So I've got inspired again to start doing more cartooning, and this is great because it was nice to see my great niece the other day. She gave me some great inspiration because I saw her actually plotting out her own comic book, honest to God. And it's like, yes, finally, all right, there's somebody on my side. Maybe you guys are wanting to do it too. Maybe I'm just kind of like waiting for you to say something, and I should just go for it and tell you guys, just go for it. And I told her about this one book that I found. She's actually going to be turning 8 years old. So there's a book that I found, and I told her about it, and I bought it because I figured, I might as well get a leg up on it so I can give her a little bit of help when it comes time that she might need it. Because if she loves cartooning, she's going to love doing something that's inside this book. And well, she already showed me a book she had was full of all the different squares that I show you for doing your own comics. Now, I don't know if, well, we'll go through it. We'll go through my basics right now, and then we'll go from there, and I'll show you how I basically lay out a comic book, and then I'll show you what I've bought. Okay, so one moment. Okay, so should I? Okay, so hey, all right. You might even see it in the background here of this. You might see those squares, but I'll give you a basic start. So when you want to start drawing anything, you got to think of color, shapes, and if long you know your numbers and your letters, that's good too, because there's different shapes that look like certain numbers and letters and stuff like that. But our basic shapes are the circle, the triangle. Ooh, that's a bad triangle. The square, and then there's this thing that you can do, be anything kind of organic, and you can make it just an organic shape that can be used with any of these to turn it into something neat and cool. So, all right, so you get your basic shapes, and sometimes you can take those and combine them together. I'll show you what I mean. So we take this circle and we combine it with the square, and we come up with something that looks like this. Make an oval shape, and you kind of make like you're making a square, and then you can make an oval shape at the bottom, like maybe just like that. And then, get rid of that, and then you see it's like a tin or something, and then you can give it lines to show depth. Like for what I usually do, there's a light source, like see the light's coming from this way, so this side would be dark. So this side has darker lines on it to make it look like it's actually got some depth to it. Now in here, you can also make it look like it's a can, like it's a can that's an empty can. There's nothing inside of it, kind of like that. So there's stuff like that you can do. So making cylinder shapes. So these shapes, like making that shape, you'll find when you go to put things together, or like making a human or something, See, here, attached to it. And then you have a cylinder shape in the middle here. And make another cylinder shape down here. And then you can connect our two cylinder shapes that are here. And then two cylinder shapes down here. And then you make squares. Cylinder shape, cylinder shape. And you know what you start getting? You start getting the shape of cylinder, the cylinder shape, and then, and of course, make cylinder shape there. And have yourself a puppet or some kind of, you can tell it's all moving parts of a human being, all broken down into cylinders. So there you go. So there's those shapes. Squares and triangles, round, whatever there is, there it is. All right. So then when you get good, you start finding, say you have a favorite artist that you like to follow. And if you'd like to follow me and want to know a little bit more about me, of course, my website, KimOverholt.com, there's a good place to start to find out what kind of things I like to do. So when you see that, you're good at doing a certain person or a certain shape or a certain thing, you just kind of keep on going with it and just develop your own characters and styles. Now, cartoons and comics are something can be a little bit different. So you can have a cartoon character, which I have one that's usually very basic. Just a, oh, hold on, just erase this one right here. I find easy to make, so I just kind of draw it and like there you go. There's like there's Hyper Boy, but today isn't so hyper. He's a little bit relaxed. See, so and that's a character design. So if I made another character, say to look like this, you know who I'd be drawing. He's got spurs that jingle, jingle, jingle. Oh, and his head kind of comes like right there. Got an idea who that could be? He doesn't have his guns on him because, like, sometimes I don't like to put guns on him all the time. But he could have his guns on the side here. There you go. And then I made it like a Yosemite Sam. See? Da, 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 da. I just draw him so much I can do it without even thinking about it. I did this whole sequence. I did this whole sequence of Yosemite Sam once when I was in college at Sheridan College taking classical animation, and I did this whole sequence of Yosemite Sam, and it didn't get used. Something happened to I was doing it in VHS, and something happened, and yeah, everything just got messed up and didn't turn out. It's like I went to college just to learn how to do that, and I got pooped on. Whatever, that's the way things go. Well, it was meant for other things anyway. So character design is fun to do, and what you got to do after you do that, you kind of decide what kind of travels or what kind of adventure do you want your character to go on. So this is why you make a comic, so you can give them an adventure to go on that you can follow along with, kind of like a graphic novel. All right, so and like I usually do, I start with This will work. Okay. So. Like this. You can make them all different ways if you want to. All depends on what you want your character to be doing. So then this is what we call the pictures of like imagining you are the cinematographer of your own story. And put like one big long one in there, and then you put like so all kinds of stuff could be happening in a story such like that. So here you start off with like the intro. To your characters, the title here, kind of like, well, title usually around here we do an establishing shot, so you know where you are with your character, if there's a character involved. And then next that you go and see what kind of adventure they can go on. Adventure starts there. We can have another like sweeping, pan of where you're headed on your journey. Yeah, all the different encounters, 2, 3. When you finally arrive home, and then the finish. When you're in the back home. So you finish there, your journey, and end on that last one. So in between, there's all kinds of things that can happen. So I've drawn, last time I did a whole thing on it and drew it all out and everything. But I want you to decide. It's up to you to make a story that works for you. I, myself, have several stories to choose from. And I can even give you an idea of what this will be, because this is a continuing one for me. So, but that's my secret for me to know and you to find out. So we all have a journey to go on. And my favorite thing to tell people, even through stuff like this, is like, don't sweat the small stuff. Don't worry. Just kind of get yourself an idea of what you want your character to do and just go for it. And life's what you make it. So I mean, if you want to make it difficult, it can become difficult for you if you get into a spot where you can't figure it out. But it can be easy as you want it to be, as difficult as you want it to be. Anyways, that's the story of how to get yourself going, making your own comic. And you've got to do it because everybody has a story that they've got inside them, and maybe they can't write it out. So maybe doing it graphically, showing up with pictures, would be something that would be beneficial. Now you can also find pictures on this great thing called the internet and the web. There you can find all kinds of pictures you can refer to if you want something specific to draw, right? So I always refer to all kinds of things on the internet whenever I'm looking for something that'll be good to draw. And I find tons of things. There's always great stuff. It looks like I'm lagging a little bit. I don't know what's going on with my thing, but whatever. Anyways, so what I wanted to also show you is what I got coming up too. But I'm watching how things are progressing a little slowly and chugging along. It makes me a little bit nervous, I'm telling you. Okay, so let me just. Oh, yeah, I'm still waking up. Yeah, yep, I had my coffee, but you know, it never really gets. You know what? Hey, I should go grab my coffee. Hold on, give me a moment. If you see anything Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Ah, bummer. I tossed out my coffee already. Oh, well. Just got to see how it goes. Anyhow, so it's this making me nervous just looking at this, seeing how it's just chugging slowly. So I'm going to stop and I'm going to come back again. So give me a moment. I'm going to find out what's going on.